The 2012 Inspiration Calendar, showcasing art done by Belizean children with special needs, was launched this morning during a ceremony at the Belize City House of Culture. Kendra Griffith is the program coordinator at the Office of the Special Envoy for Women and Children. She told Love News how the calendar was put together.
This calendar is actually the brainchild of Mrs. Kim Simplice Barrow. She is our special envoy for women and children, and one of the duties under that title is really advocacy. And this calendar is a means of advocacy for children who have disabilities, because what it does is to showcase their abilities and to let people be aware that, you know what, whatever disability that you may have, you still have a lot of abilities. And so we are just highlighting one aspect of the abilities that these children have, and also to show the resiliency of these children. To produce this calendar, we collaborate with Care Belize and Special Olympics. And the children that are chosen are actually chosen through them because they're all clients that they work with. And last year we did it, and so they try to find different children in which to highlight. And so they're the ones that find them, and they bring the art to us, and we take it to McNabb Designs, who actually puts the calendar together and prints it for us.
Griffith says that work on the calendar started during the summer months. Since violence was a major concern this year, the theme of the 2012 calendar is peace. The calendar was put together through sponsorship and joint efforts of the Special Envoy for Women and Children, Lifeline Foundation, the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, Special Olympics, Care Belize, McNabb Design and Dots Per Inch, and the Ministry of Human Development, whose CEO, Judith Alpuche, gave the opening remarks.
It really helps to reduce stigma and discrimination and foster a better understanding of the conditions of these children with disabilities. So I think it is indeed a valiant effort, because one of the most important pieces of work that needs to be done is really about public education on the issues and on why ensuring the human rights of these children are so important, for us to see them for their abilities and all that they bring to the table and what their potential.
Also present to give the remarks was the country representative for UNICEF, Christine Norton.
They say that an artist dips his brush into his soul and paints his nature into his pictures, and I think that if we look on the walls here, this is what we see. It's much more than just a picture or just a calendar. We're really seeing what is the nature and soul of these children here. They also say that art is the child of the imagination and it gives life. And so in many ways, we are blessed to be able to share a little bit of their life and how they see life here in Belize, or how they may think about life in Belize.
After that discourse, CEO Alpuche, Director of Care Belize Evan Kowo, and National Director for Special Olympics Elodia Bautista stepped up to present the award to the children full of artistic abilities. Today also saw the launch of the 2012 agenda, which was realized through a partnering with the business community. Karen Griffith gave us details.
Mrs. Barrow thought that, you know what, maybe we can do something in which we can raise some funds that we can sell for this Inspiration Center project, which will offer therapies for persons living with disabilities. And so we once again approached McNabb Designs, and they came on board with it right away. And we started just, looking into the possibility, approaching businesses and see if they would pre-order their agendas. So we had to start early as well, because towards the end of the year, a lot of people would have already put in their orders. And so we got really good responses. And as a result of that, the proceeds of $28,000 was handed over today that will be put into the account for the Inspiration Center, because that center will cost approximately $3 million. And so it's a lot of money to raise, but we really feel that Belizeans themselves, they want to contribute to something, and this is one way in which they can contribute to the Inspiration Center becoming a reality.
The sale of the agenda has garnered a total of $28,000 in proceeds, which were presented by the owner of McNabb Design to CEO on the Ministry of Human Development, Judith Alpuche. The money will go toward the creation of the Inspiration Center that will be used as a multi-purpose building that will offer various therapies for children with disabilities, basic healthcare services, and even a daycare center, among many other things. A limited quantity of agendas is on sale at $45 each. If you're interested in obtaining a copy, you can contact the Office of the Special Envoy at telephone number 223-1941 or 223-1942. Reporting for Love News, I am Natalie Novello.